Welcome to this segment of the program. Inuagata no Sahai is still my name, and I'm here to make sure that your day is a premium value one. You know, for the last 4 to 6 weeks, our discussion has been on the issue of self-esteem. And, you know, self-esteem is the way you define yourself, is the way you evaluate yourself, is the way you see yourself. And low self-esteem is you not properly evaluating yourself. It's you having that feeling of you are not capable, feeling of worthlessness and all that. And, you know, it doesn't help you build healthy relationship. It affects your business growth. It affects your career growth. And what we are going to do this morning is to look out for some signs of low self-esteem, you know, for you to treat any ailments. You need to understand it, you know, very well, so that you know what to do, steps to take to make sure that, you know, you're able to nip it on the board. So we are going to be looking at some signs that people have expressed, people have manifest, that people are still expressing, that people are still manifesting, you know, that are, you know, indices or signs of low self-esteem, so that your knowledge, your awareness is brought to it, and then you can start working on it. Now, one thing we have noticed with people with low self-esteem is that they always have a sense of self-doubt. You know, they doubt their competencies, they doubt their abilities, you know, they feel inadequate. There is this feeling of inadequate that they exhibit. You know, some of them have gotten so many certifications from different institutions, you know, gotten master's degree, PhD, you know, gets chartered in their respective field of endeavors. And with all these, you know, certifications garnishing their resume, they still find it very difficult to feel confident. They still find it very difficult to believe in themselves. So one of the signs, you know, of low self-esteem is sense of self-doubt, feeling inadequate, doubting your abilities, doubting your competencies, and that is a sign that we need to watch out for. You can also find it in children, you find it in adults. You know, at the end of the day, you know, if it's not properly handled immediately, you know, it will not help you to be able to advance your life to the next level. You know, another sign of low self-esteem that people exhibit also is that they downplay on their achievements. They downplay on their achievement. Now, you have executed an amazing job, and then somebody is appreciating you, giving you commendation on what you have done, and you just say, it's nothing now, it's not, anybody can do it. You find it very difficult to receive compliments. That is a sign of low self-esteem. You have this feeling that, you know, you are not so good. Wow, Mr. Johnson, look, you did this, you designed this work, you made this work, oh, this is wonderful, this is amazing. Sir, I'm not so good, I'm not that good, or don't overblow my trumpet, you know. These are signs of low self-esteem. You know, a situation whereby you downplay on your achievements. This is not an issue of, you know, blowing your trumpet. No, you are not trying to be, or you are not also trying to be humble, but just that you believe that the job you have done, you know, does not really deserve so much special acknowledgement, doesn't deserve special acknowledgement, you know, and that is a sign of low self-esteem that we need to watch and then start working on it. Then you discover that people with low self-esteem always place blame on others. They find it very difficult to take responsibility for their failures. Find it very difficult to take responsibility for their failures. And so when they miss the mark, when something happen from their end that is not pleasant, you know, they try to always place the blame on others. They don't take responsibility for their failures or their inadequacies. They don't take responsibility for what they didn't do well, you know. So we need to watch that as well. And then you also discover that people with low self-esteem, another attitude or disposition they exhibit is that they always make self-critical comments. I can't do it. You know, I can't do that. I can't do it. You know, I can't do it. Such statement. Nobody likes me. You hear this a lot from children, from you know, teenage children and all that. And then some adults, you know, operate at that frequency. There is that negative self-comment, critical, you know, self-comment they always make about themselves. These are signs of low self-esteem that should be nipped on the bud. And then you also discover that people with low self-esteem, they don't handle mistakes and failure well. They don't handle mistakes and failure well. when they make mistakes, when they have a failure experience, instead of learning from that mistake that this is the way it doesn't work, when they have a failure experience, instead of learning from it that, okay, next time I should do it better, they just allow it to swallow them up. They allow that failure experience, that mistake experience to eat them up and swallow them up. This is a sign of low self-esteem. Probably you have been inspired and galvanized to start something, probably to start a business. And then you got the business started, and along the line, the things did not play out, according to the script you had written in your mind that, okay, this is the way you expect things to play out. Because things did not play out that way, after you have invested money, you have invested time, because things did not play out that way, you allow that failure experience, that mistake experience to swallow you up. And the dangerous side of it is that you are not able to take other actions anymore. This is very sad. This is a sign of low self-esteem. You got involved in a relationship, and then your partner promised you marriage. And along the line, your partner, the person you were in a relationship with, went to marry your best friend. And since the last 5 years, that has been eating you up. You have not been able to get into other relationship and move yourself forward maritally. You have been swimming in that negative emotion of that negative experience. You have allowed the situation to swallow you up. So learn to handle mistakes and failure well. A sign of low self-esteem is people not being able to handle mistakes and failure properly, internalizing it, allowing it to eat them up, and then they are just stunted and limited to a particular cocoon. So that should be watched. Then you also see a situation whereby, I'll be concluding with this morning, you see a situation whereby you struggle to receive payment for what you are truly worth. You struggle to receive payment for what you are really worth. You struggle to receive somebody's money. Let me explain this. Let's assume you are my friend, or you are my relation, or brother, or cousin, as the case may be. And then, as a trading consultant, as a human capital developer, I put a seminar together. I put a workshop together. And then you are my brother, you are my cousin, you are my relation or friend. You are into media production. You record events and all that. And I call you as my close acquaintance. So cover this seminar for me. And at the end of the day, you got through, and I know the value of what you have done, and I decide to say, Mr. Blessing, please, can you please, I appreciate what you have done. This is coming from me to you in gratitude of what you have done, giving you commensurate value, commensurate payment for the value you have rendered to me. And you are shying back. Don't worry, it was nothing. What are friends for? What are brothers for? Now, let me ask you a question. If your brothers don't pay you for your service, who should pay you? If your relations don't pay you for your service, is it your enemy that should pay you? If your friends don't pay you for the service you have rendered, is it your enemies that should pay you? People that are around you should be those that should be a source of encouragement and a booster for whatever you are doing. But because of lack of probably low self-esteem, you are finding it difficult to collect that money and, for the value you have dispensed. These are signals and signs of low self-esteem. As a way of review, signs of low self-esteem: number one, sense of self-doubt. You see people having a sense of self-doubt. They don't believe in themselves. They doubt their competencies and abilities. Number two, downplaying on your achievements. That is also a sign of low self-esteem. Then placing blame on others for your failure. You don't take responsibility for your failure. And then also, number four, making self-critical comments, criticizing yourself with this attitude of I can't win, I can't do it, nobody likes me. And then you find it difficult to handle mistakes and failure very well. You allow the failure to eat you up, and then you just limited to a particular level. And then conclusively, I said this morning, struggling to receive payment for what you are truly worth, or finding it difficult to receive money from people, even after dispensing value, dispensing service. I believe that lots of value have been added to you. For you to reach me, for us to discuss and take things to the next level, those are my phone numbers on the screen. My MTN is 080-6686-5060. I take it one more time, 080-6686-5060. That is the Glow line too. That is there. Take note of it. It's 529 29120. Take it one more time, 080 529 29120. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. And when I return, I will still be the amiable Inuagata no Sahai. Your day is so blessed.